Alright, I got a 1998 Ford Explorer 4.0 liter four-wheel drive automatic transmission. Had a couple of leaks come on simultaneous. Transmission front seal began to leak pretty bad, and the oil pan was leaking in the back, just below the crank. I don't know if it's a two-part seal or it just split and drew apart. Down in the very bottom, leaking oil, and the rear main seal was leaking also, and it, all three together, it was leaking pretty bad, running out actually, between the transmission and the bottom of the pan. And I just wanted to show you how I got the pan out. That's which I didn't know the pan was leaking, so I actually ended up had the transmission rebuilt, put it back in, had an oil leak. I knew, from the original install before that, I put the rear main seal in. I saw that it was leaking. So then I put everything back together, and I'm still getting, was still getting engine oil leaking out between the transmission and the engine. So I didn't know. I thought I maybe had a bad install on the rear main seal, and so I tore the transmission back out of it. The rear main seal is fine, dry, everything was a good install on it. That's when I discovered that the oil pan was leaking also, which I didn't know first time around. So now I have, so I've got the transmission out. I've got the pan out, but just wanted to show you guys how you get the pan out, how I got it out with the transmission out of it already. So you can see here I've got a support across the hood. I've got it with on some wood boards there, with a ratchet strap down on the engine mount on the passenger side there, so I took the passenger side engine mount loose from the bottom and lifted it up as far as I could go without the I'll show you underneath the car here, without the bolt coming out, which you can't see up in there, and I don't have a light. But anyway, so I took the bottom nut loose on the engine mount there and lifted it up. You can see my ratchet strap there, but I didn't take it all the way out. I was afraid that, because it kind of binds, that rubber is floating in that housing there for the float, for the mount, and I didn't want the bolt to come all the way out of the hole underneath there, because it's kind of bound up. I figured it'd be hard to get out. You can see here I've also got the differential drop down on that side, on the passenger side. I took that bolt out, and that wasn't enough, so I had to take the bolt out on this side, on the driver's side for the differential. Took that bolt out. I don't know if you can see that or not. So it's dropped down. You can see the drive axle sitting on the torsion bars right there. So the differential's down as far as it can go on both sides, sitting down on the torsion bars there. It's what I call them. And then it finally was able to get the pan out, and you can see that gap and that seal right there. That's where the oil was coming out under the crank. So, and it was also had been leaking, around the gasket all the way around. So I just wanted to let you guys know, anybody who's interested, how to get that pan off. once the transmission was already out, without you know, pulling the engine all the way up and tearing everything down. So hopefully this will help somebody. All right, y'all, take it easy. Peace out.